Kings and Queens, your majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always returning. Trust you and yours are well, and you're loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my esteemed subscribers. Your love celebrated and appreciated. Many thanks to all of you who give us super thanks and for your care and love, your majesties. I am so grateful. So today I want us to talk about something sensitive, and I believe some of you have paid attention to it if you have been paying attention to what is happening around the continent of Africa. Now this is not new, but there was a time I don't know, they piped low and we were thinking that maybe that phase is gone, hoping that it doesn't keep repeating itself, but it's like it has started again. And what is that? Adopting of our children and our young ones. It has started again, and the way they've started this thing is like is on the rise. Is on the rise. You know, whenever the year is ending, things like this, you keep hearing them. You know, children missing. You send your child out to go get something, and then your child end up not coming back. And you hear situations of your child got missing in school. You hear situations of oh, somebody you know is you've been trying the person's number and the person's line is not connecting anymore for some days. And the painful thing is that you report these things to the security agencies, you report this thing to those who are supposed to be in charge of, you know, security, and it seems like they can't do anything. Okay, and sometimes it's not because they don't want to do, but because there is a force that is like trying to prevent them from fishing out this going to the root of this problem and fishing out the cause of these problems. There is something hindering them, because the painful truth is that now, allegedly, okay, because I don't know, this word is so funny these days. Allegedly, it is said that some of our government officials are aware of the dealings of these people, and that sometimes these government officials are involved in this whole thing. It is quite unfortunate that we are living in a world like this, where we have offspring and we are scared that you might send them somewhere and you end up not seeing that they return. It is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. Sorry, my ear is ringing. You know, in my place, when your ear rings or you just have a sudden quiet in your ear, there are sometimes everything around the world that is noisy stops, and there's this quietness and your ear rings. It is believed that the ancestors want to pass a message to you. So that just happened to me now. Okay, so what we are saying is adopting of our children, and the case is becoming serious, like it is increasing. It started gradually in Chad, it moved to Sudan, and then in that axis you say, okay, maybe it's because of the issue of the war, the insurgency issue around that angle. Then it moved gradually to Nigeria, to Burkina Faso. And what's the name of this other place? I'm going to leave them there on the screen so that you see them. Now, these countries in the motherland right now, there have been lots of kidnapping cases of our young girls, young boys, of our children, of our wards. There have been cases of kidnapping where these children go out, they never return. Your Majesty, like I said, this is a sensitive one because it's a sensitive. Now, what do we really want? Because I don't get it. I don't get it. We are a continent. We are giving ourselves to the enemy to use us to take out our young ones. If these young ones are kidnapped, and why do you think they even kidnap these young children? They take them because they are looking for body parts. They take them because they are looking for ways to renew their rituals in the coming year. And that is why whenever it is during the end of the year, Cases like this increases. Even adults, full-grown adults, they carry. They are looking for blood to renew their rituals in the coming year. They are looking for, some of them, they do these rituals end of the year. They pay homage to whichever deity that they are subjected to during the end of the year. And some do this at the beginning of the year. So there is this increased, what do you call it? Increased need for body parts. And there are particular syndicates that are involved in these things. It's listening to these things, knowing that these things exist, it shows that we have a long way to go as Africans. We have a long way to go as melanated people. And what can we do at this point? What can I do? What can you do? What we can do is create awareness. Because, like I said, allegedly, governments are involved. Allegedly, government officials are involved because of power, fame, and everything, politics, everything. They need to give some blood to some deity so that they can renew whatever it is that they are doing. These things are happening. Some of you think that the world is just existing, and because religion tell you that you have been baptized and you are soaked in the name of Jesus, so you don't have to worry again. You think that everything, because it has not happened to you, does not mean it's not happening. No. Because it has not come to your doorstep, does not mean it doesn't exist. There are a lot of mothers that are crying. They suffer for their children to a stage. Somebody just come and carry the child. As if they have been suffering for that person to come and carry the child for all this while. As if it's the person that sent them to give birth to the child so that the child can grow to that level, then they'll come and carry. This is painful. Like it is painful. Okay? I want you to listen to this, and then, Majesties, leave your opinion there at the section. Like I said, what we can do, because we can't do much. Why can't we do much? Because the forces behind these things are aware, like they are planned, they are prepared, and they are ready to take out anybody who is going to stop them. But what can we do? Because this is happening to us. It's a part of us. It's a sickness. It's like we have to heal. What we can do is create awareness. Share this video to your friends and families, especially this time till the beginning of next year. You have to protect your children, your word, like a hawk, like a mother hawk. Your Majesties, from their going to school, coming home, from their going to play, from their you sending them, in short, protect your children. That is just the essence. Protect your children, create awareness, and let's talk to our consciences. Because this physical plane we are living in, one day we will exist too. We will exit. We are living. We are not here forever. And there are things you do that you keep repeating this plane. Me, I don't want to come back in this plane again. I want to come back in a higher dimension. So when I exit this plane, I pass on. My passing on should take me to a higher dimension, not in this, because we are in a very low dimension. We are living under this flesh at this point. That's why there are beings who are more advanced than us. We are in a very low dimension, and I don't want to come back into this low dimension anymore. I want to ascend. And how do I ascend? By trying my best to put myself in the line. You know, put yourself in that line. What you need to do, you do it. It's difficult, but we can attain it. So the whole issue of I need to sacrifice blood to make it, I don't know where we are heading to, because one day this body will still deteriorate no matter what you do. No matter how you want to keep your wealth going, your body will still deteriorate, except if you want to join the, what do you call them? The archons. Or you want to join those draconians and reptilians who do soul alchemy, who transfer their soul from an old body to the young body, and that is sorcery, that is evil. Except if that's what you want to do, you want to remain forever, so you want to join a cult that you can be able to transfer your soul. There are people who do it. Except if you don't want to know. There are people who do it. The supremacists, why do you think that everybody who is elected to that particular level still have the same agenda? Because it's the same people who are coming back. They don't want to leave. Why do they don't want to leave? They don't want to leave because they like this physical plane, because they are the ones who are controlling our thoughts and our emotions under this very consciousness. So they want to keep coming back here and keep manipulating people. So they transfer their soul from their own body that is weak into a young body. And that's how they continue. Listen to this and leave your thoughts and opinion there, Your Majesties. All right, Majesties. This is a story of a young girl that was kidnapped, and the one reporting this information, his number is there on the screen. You can reach him by sending a WhatsApp information to that number you are seeing on the screen right now. So I'm going to read through the information he's presenting here, and I want you to listen keenly to the situation of this family. Your Majesties, this is a serious is a predicament they are in, and any way we can help them by getting any information we know to them and helping the family out in any way to get back their daughter. So the letter goes, dear sir, madam, by the way, is one of you, my queen, that sent this information. Thank you for sending this information to help this family create more awareness. Okay, now it goes, dear sir, madam, I am writing to you with a heavy heart and an urgent plea for your assistance to rescue my sister, Geneva Mgwesi, who has tragically fallen victim to human trafficking. In June 2024, my family's nightmare began when my mother noticed that Jennifer's phone was unreachable and she was nowhere to be found. Despite our desperate search, we were unable to locate her until early October 2024, when she reached out to my younger brother through Facebook. To our shock, she revealed that she had been deceived by someone offering a job in Lagos, Nigeria. Instead of an opportunity, she was sold for 1.5 million Nigerian naira to a woman who transported her to Burkina Faso. Upon learning this, I immediately sprang into action. Jennifer mentioned a suspect, Hinger Cletus, known as Terry, who had sold her through a mutual contact named Sandra. I was informed that Terry had a history of trafficking girls to unknown locations from which they never returned. Sandra also confirmed that he had collected my sister's phone number earlier in June, around the time she disappeared. With the help of friends, we tracked down the suspect and handed him over to the police at the Adipo Divisional Police Station in Kwande Local Government Area, Benue State, Nigeria, West Africa. The case was then transferred to the State Criminal Investigation Department in Makurdi, that's the capital city of Benue State, Nigeria, and subsequently moved to the National Agency for Prohibition of Trafficking in Persons, NAPTIP, Benue State Command, Nigeria. Up until now, the investigation has not shown a positive effect on how soon she could be rescued, especially as the suspect has been freed. Note, from our place alone, the guy sold 5 girls, each for 1.5 million naira. Few days ago, my sister contacted my younger brother that those people noticed she was giving information about them, and so decided to initiate them with warning that if any of them give out any information again, the person will die. They also threatened to relocate her to an unknown location. I kindly request your assistance in ensuring that my sister and several other ladies together with her are rescued from their captors and justice is served. It is my sincere hope that justice will prevail and that this dangerous network of traffickers is dismantled to prevent further harm to others. Thank you for your consideration. I can be reached on, that's the number on the screen right there, which you can reach the family. You know, early this year we discussed about how girls are taken and they are kidnapped, and after this kidnap is done, most of the times their eggs are taken away. Sometimes they promise to give them some money. Sometimes they just tell them they want to do some checkup on them. They take out their eggs, and you know what they do with their eggs. We've discussed about that here, how African women eggs are, the target for some, international bodies now. And there are other things, like I said initially, that are involved in this case. We need to protect our life, we need to protect our race, we need to protect ourselves from ourselves. And that is a painful thing, that we need to protect ourselves from ourselves. Leave your thoughts and opinion there, Your Majesties, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others, stay still, stay positive. Always, Your Majesties. Bye for now.